Hi. What's wrong with the audio? Is it like fuzzy again? I don't think Keith is gonna be joining us today because I called and he's not picking up. We're just gonna hold on for a while and wait for more people. Is the fuzzing, the fuzzy sound, is it very obvious? Or is it okay? Like it's acceptable? Very loud. Okay. We'll do a bit of adjustment. How about now? Is it okay? I think it's about time for me to change a new mic because it's been like that for the past like 1 or 2 streams. So I'm not sure it's the cable problem or like, cause I never had this problem back then. Hi all, welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's get started with the draws. Yeah, I'm gonna put, I think my voice a bit like softer, right, if I change my mic mode in this setting. So hopefully the in-game volume is not covering my voice. If that's the case, please let me know. Okay, so basically what happened here is we had the initial purchase as well as the free draw once the patch drops, right? So for the free draw, I got myself Huang Zhong. Okay, so this guy is basically the new Tang Euro. Right, if you guys don't know who's Tang Euro, she's the Xuan Yuan. Is it Xuan Yuan or Chinese Party? I can't remember. Is she missing? Where is she? Tang Euro. She's missing. Where did she go? Ah, right. Tang Euro. Right, so basically, she's gonna. This Huang Zhong is gonna be the new Tang Euro in a way, right? And then the other card that I have for initial purchase, unfortunately, is this Meng Huo guy. Okay, so both are non-rare, means that we have 3 rares to collect today. Yes, and I covered my diamond intentionally. So I think this is one of the first few times that I'm drawing on a non 200% or non-rate up day, right? A bit of a change because back then the last draw of 2017, Prologue of the Universe, didn't go too well even though it's on a rate up, right? So I'm not sure whether this is going to be the first mistake of 2018, trying to draw on a non-rate up. Okay, anyway, let's get started. Can't you wait until 2nd Feb? Okay, the thing is, I want to do a bit of experiment, right? Like the rate up. Is it really rate up or is just typically bullshit, right? Back then, I see the amount of average draws for Imperial Warlord Part 2 is gonna be about 20 to 30 draws, right? Not diamonds. So we'll see how it goes for non-rate update. Right, so 3 jackpot cards, Zhurong, we have Sun Ce as well as Xia Hou Dun. Okay, so yes, I've practice a bit of their names, right? Hopefully I'm getting their names correct at least. So let's get started. Imperial heroes, and yeah, let's do our first draw of the day. So unlike the previous Imperial Warlords, there is actually an animation for rare cards this time, right? If you can see the mask or the face of the seal design, right, it's gonna light up. The eye is gonna light up, so that's gonna signify a rare card. Okay, we have our first dupe of the day already. Okay, so I got a Dark Human jackpot during a random draw. Wow, Xiahou-Dun. Congrats. Okay, so let's go. This rare animation thingy sucks. I mean, like, their design, it's meant to be the same as the old Imperial Warlord. Right, since it's Imperial Warlord, right, why don't I invite my special guest back to the live stream? Oh, is this a new card? Okay, that's good. Anyone remembers Mr. Guan Yu? We're gonna bring the Guan Yu back to the live stream, right, because it's Imperial Warlord. So let's do this. Okay, you're gonna stand here. And then I'm gonna continue with the draws. Right, let's go. This is what? Yuan Shao. Yeah, I'm not quite sure this guy's active skill. Check it out later. Okay. What the heck is a statue? That's a Guan Yu statue. Okay, third draw. Okay, still no rare. I should have started off a nose draw, right? Okay, so far we are getting like all the dupes. So the best is just two non-rare, right? After that, you can forget about more additional dupes, right? Because you need two to kind of fit it to max skill. Yeah, so two is the best. Is the comfortable amount of dupes you should have. Okay, let's go for the nose draw, shall we? Ah, crap. Sucks to be on a non-red up day. Yup, we literally have all the... we have two of each. Right, we have two of each cards already now. So we have two Huang Zhong, we have two Yuan Shao and Meng Huo. Okay, so I guess there's enough for these three cards. Please do not appear again. Right, we can actually take a look at this card first. So team recovery minus 50%, light attack times 1.5 if the team consisting of only humans, light attack times 1.3 additionally. Skill stays in play until deactivation or defeated. So this is a bit similar to Sang from the Pili Puppet series, right? Obviously another card meant for Arthur team. Right, so those of you who have not complaining about how weak Arthur was in the initial part, right? Now he's getting like major buffs with every single series coming in. Alright, so let's continue with the draws. Imperial heroes. Ask Guan Yu draw for you. How? He can't detect. The phone can't detect him. There is... okay. Okay, I see Keith in the comments. Oh my god. How many? There is 5 non-rare, right? And we are just getting like the 3 same one again and again. We are missing that Wen Ji and the one with the leopard. Hi Alice. Oh. Okay. Guan Yu, do something. Oh my god, okay. Please at least not be a dupe. Are you serious? Are you serious? How's the draw so far? Right, so far the draw is not looking very good with just 3 cards appearing over and over again. Okay, let's just reboot. Let's just do a quick reboot of this. I really love the new title, the main screen. Do you think Xiao Tun will receive the Arthur treatment? I mean, of this, her playstyle is more like a 3-color human playstyle, right? So it's pretty much red, green, blue, right? As time goes by, right, if there is a buff, right, in red, green, blue humans, Zhurong indirectly is gonna be buffed as well. So maybe, right? But I think Arthur is getting a bit of bias treatment every now and then. So, oh my god. It's like repeated Huang Zhong, damn their names, man. Huang Zhong, Meng Huo, and Yuan Xiao. These 3 cards are like taking turns to appear. Puzzle Shield is problematic for that team, yeah, in a way. So I think it's quite balanced, right? Like, haha, okay. Like every card have their pros and cons. So yeah, for Xiao Tun, that 3x3 square, right? If the Tetris shield just happens to fall inside that 3x3, then it's gonna be a bit of a problem. Okay, finally we have a new card, Cai Wenji. Okay. You need 4 of skill 10 to get to level skill 15. Who is skill 15? Is there a skill 15 card? Oh, this guy's skill 15, okay. Anyone else is skill 15? I think the rest should be at 12, right? Yeah. Only Huang Zhong is skill 15, okay. Okay, let's continue. Ah, finally. It's about time, right? How many draws already? Have we did 10 draws yet? And based on videos that I see, right, the 3 jackpot cards, Sun Ce, Xiao Tun, and Zhurong, right, it seems like Sun Ce is the common out of the jackpot, right? Anybody wants to correct me on that? What did I say? Sun Ce. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. At least it's a rare and it's a new card. Okay, let's continue. So far, I think the draws are pretty okay. Like I had like the same treatment during Red Up. It took a while. It took a while before like any rare cards appear. 3 Sun Ce. Okay. Now we know. Huang Zhong, we don't need that many. Thank you very much. Out of the 3 jackpot, I would like to have the water one. Nope. We're back to commons. Okay, Taiwanzi, second one. Okay, we're done. Wow, that leopard guy, leopard girl, whatever. What's the name? Liu Xin, is it? This Liu Xin is not appearing at all, man. I can go like mono Huang Zhong already, right? This guy, alright, literally is like, yes, this guy is common, but this guy is like one of the strongest in the whole seal. Right, to be honest, this guy is like equivalent to jackpot card, right? If you have Arthur and stuff like that, so it's good to have like useful cards in the common pool. Liu Xin is still a male. Okay. I haven't really seen the artwork yet. Please not be Sun Ce, please. Please not be Sun Ce. If Matt here is gonna pull another like prologue of the universe on me, like giving me Groff and Groff and Groff and Groff again and again and not Dowloff, I have nothing to say. Do not give me the Sun Ce, please. Yes, thank you. Xia Hou Tun. Very good. Okay. So in my opinion, I think Imperial Warlords, right, in general, let's take in consideration of part 1 and part 2, right? Part 1 I'm talking about like Guan Yu, Cao Cao. Not really Cao Cao. Okay, let's talk about Guan Yu, right? They are pretty much, their members are quite standard. Like you throw in the Enchantress, you throw in the Enchantress, right? Media Sus, Cassandra. So same goes to these 3 rares, right? Like they will make use of a lot of Enchantress play to buff up the gameplay. Right, like Xia Hou Tun, we have Fire. Right, we can take a look at the leader skill now. Fire, Earth, Dark. Right, so I can, on the top of my head, I can pretty much push out a team setup already. Right, from the back of my head. Xia Hou Tun, you can throw in Meteor as well as Sus for Enchantress because we make use of Fire and Earth. Right, too bad we can't use Cassandra for this one. And the other 2 cards, right, you guys can put like what, Anubis, you can put like AR Gemini, right? AR Gemini is very, very strong in Xia Hou Tun team, right? No kidding. So if you have AR Gemini, he's like one of the good candidates for Xiao Hou Tun team. Okay, yeah, that's about it for this one. We'll talk about the rest as we go on. Right, so Sun Ce, pretty much you need Cassandra to buff up the damage. Right, Sun Ce being a very new gameplay for Dissolve, right? I feel that there is a lot of rune. The runes might get stuck, right? You know, like sometimes when it's 3 in a row or column, it doesn't dissolve because you need 4. So maybe you want to throw in like a Wen Zhong or Cassandra, you know, who knows. Wow, that Liu Xin is really not coming out. Like, honestly. Please. Sun Ce electrified rune problem. Yeah, I mean like every team have their pros and cons. You can't expect like one team to rule them all, you know what I mean? Like even Azathoth have his weakness. So after looking thoroughly at all their leader skills, right? At first I was ranking Sun Ce as to be like the stronger jackpot card, but as I really look into the cards in details, I kind of ranked Zhurong third out of the jackpot cards. Right, but I was so wrong. On paper, she doesn't look very strong, but I think Zhurong is really the strongest in the Imperial heroes. Hi Kenneth, welcome to the stream. If it's not a rare, at least give me Liu Xin, please. Where is Liu Xin? Is Liu Xin like the rare common? Right, like come to think of it, like Liu Xin is not really that common, right? Like I don't see a lot of Liu Xin as people draw, you know, as I watched people draw yesterday. Ah, Zhurong, is that you? If this is Zhurong, am I gonna continue and pray for Liu Xin? Right, that's like so weird. This is like, if this is Zhurong, I'm done. Zhurong, please, please. Yeah, there's a common rare and a rare common. So, please be the rare of the rare. Zhurong, use my nose. Right? We should use my nose for this one. It seems like my rates for this series is like already better than Prologue of the Universe, to be honest. Please not like give me a... Right, like Sun Quan and Sun Ce is... Sun Quan and Sun Ce are brothers, right? But are they rivals or are they like very close? Right, like those of you who are very familiar with San Guo or read the lore and stuff like that, are these two like close or are they like rivals? Please not like give me I was watching Dolly's live yesterday. Right, the amount of Sun Ce is disgusting. Please do not. They are close, okay. I mean, if they are rivals, I wanted to like set Sun Quan as my ally to chase him away. Okay, so never mind. I think this must be made a ritual every time we start drawing a card. We put Terry as our ally. Terry, give me Zhurong, please. If it's not a rare, at least give me Liu Xin. Okay, Liu Xin, please. Set Zhurong leader, lover. Who's Zhurong's lover? Oh my god, finally, my goodness. Liu Xin! Okay, so we legit left with the MVP of Imperial Warlord Part 2. Zhurong. Cao Cao? Cao Cao is the... Wait. Who is Zhurong's lover? Hi Dolly. I saw the number of Sun Ce you have. I'm so sorry to... I'm so sorry, the amount of Sun Ce you have. Go to Jurong West to draw Zhurong. Oh, I get it. Meng Huo is Zhurong's lover. Oh, okay. We just random pick one, okay. How many Zhurong I have? Meng Huo I have 3. Okay, please no more Sunce. No more Sunce, okay? We'll go for... Come on. Ha, bo liao. Huang Zhong is back. Huang Zhong is back. Okay. Wait. I want to count how many Huang Zhong I have first. Okay. This is what Huang Zhong Zita, right? Huang Zhong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That is not a lot, right? But please do not give me any more. Huang Zhong is rare. Huang Zhong is common, right? For this pool, Imperial Warlord Part 2, but he is very useful for Arthur, right? If you put Arthur, Huang Zhong, Ieyasu, and all this, is actually very, very good. No, rare is not coming. Cai Wenji, okay. How many draws in total really? One, two, three. We have about 19 draws. We did 19 draws already. So, okay, this is the average. We are running into the average draws needed. So it's about time. Zhurong, let's go. No, don't have. Okay, at least give me like one more Liu Xun, please. Ah, shit. Okay. Do a Keith draw. What's a Keith draw? Use toe. You know, after I use my toe, I'm not gonna use my nose anymore. Right? If not, I'm gonna wake up with like a giant pimple on my face. Make a ritual for Zhurong. We have our Guan Yu. Our Guan Yu here is gonna help us draw. Let's go, Guan Yu. You are to summon the Zhurong. Aiya. Okay, we have fulfilled all the non-jackpot one, Liu Xun. Okay, so come on. Guan Yu is not helping today. And we have ourselves another Cai Wenji. I'm confused about the new Machina units. Where do you get them? Okay, we'll talk more about the Greeks and the Machina after we do the draw. So that's gonna be pretty much like the agenda for today's stream. Like today there's no stage to take down, like ultimate stage or whatsoever. So we're gonna talk a lot about the new cards. Huang Zhong Zita, okay. Silent draw is best. Yeah, like there is no sound when you pull out the card as well, which is like super weird. Zhurong, where are you? When is Q&A gonna be uploaded? Either the 30th. Is there a 31st this month? There's a 31st this month. It's either gonna be up on 30 or 31st. So don't worry about that. Yep, so anyway, what was the team you used for Coliseum? I have not touched Coliseum yet. Yeah. But most likely it's gonna be the new like Xiahou or Zhurong. Most likely Zhurong. Zhurong is gonna be the, I think, the useful one for Coliseum. That's for you to get like the maximum multiplier. I mean bonus points. Is it Zhurong? Is it Zhurong or not? Please, please, no more Sun Ce. Oh my god, I tell you, this is the moment, this is like the deciding moment whether whether this is gonna be the last draw or not. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. The nose draw didn't help me back then. Right? I still got another Sun Ce. 1 out of 3. Like literally 1 out of 3. 33% chance. Who's the one that said Sun Ce? Yes! Sokong! Sokong! Yeah! Okay. Whew! See? This is like so much better than my Prologue of the Universe. Right? Like what was Prologue of the Universe doing? Increase rate my ass. How many draws did I do for Prologue of the Universe? I'm sure it's way more than this. Like insanely more. Because after the stream I still went to try for Dowloff and then I got it. So okay, let's take a look at how many draws we did. Thanks guys. Thank you, thank you. Looks like that's a lot of draws. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 25 draws. Well, we're right smack in the middle of the average amount of draws needed. 25. 25. Rip the amount of diamonds. Look at the amount of Huang Zhong and Cai Wenji. Okay, let's just bookmark this first. Okay, I've bookmarked all the... Okay, so pretty good, right? Like the rates. Like I kind of wasted 1 week worth of Warlord if I were to draw on the 200% increase next Friday, because there is Coliseum this week, and by running bonus cards you have more points. So really it is just draw once the patch drops. I find that it is doesn't make a difference. Atlantis draw was the best. It came昨天有看你跟大叔抽. Yeah, I saw also. Dolly got like 4, 5 Sun Ce. 5 Sun Ce, right? Oh my god, that's crazy amount of Sun Ce. Okay. Anyways, we are done with the draw. So this just give me a while to like train up the cards, because the feeders are not really out yet. We can't really do the feeding as of now, right? So we're just gonna leave all these cards aside first. Talk about the Greek gods. Sun Ce自大. Okay, got Sun Ce in my free draw. Okay, wow, that's very lucky. Talking about jackpot cards for free draws, right? I only managed to get Honda, that series, Sengoku series. I got Honda. The Astro Starburst Pulse, I managed to get Andromeda for jackpot, and after that I didn't manage to get any more jackpot cards for free draw, right? But anyway, I'm not complaining. Okay, so we talk about the VR Greeks followed by the Machina, right? So I'm not sure why they name it Machina. Like Machine would have been okay already. So, yeah, congrats on completing, thank you very much. Right, so we have ourselves VR Greeks now. Right, so basically this is the Divergent version of the Greeks. So today's stream is big success in terms of draw, right? So what we have here is literally like another form of Norse gameplay. I can say that. Right, so a lot of people are comparing, right, VR Greeks with VR Blood Fiends, right? Because we can see where they go. Poseidon, VR Poseidon gives Water God attack 4.5. By dissolving God Runestones, we have an additional 1.5. So, which is okay. And then we'll talk about, we'll do a quick look at, okay, wait, we didn't change the form. Right, then we have the Blood Fiends virtual rebirth, okay? So, Water Demon times 4.5. So you can see the similarity, they are very focused on their own attribute and their own race. Right, so instead of having an additional boost, we have increased water attack on fire enemies. So in my opinion, I think that this mono Water Demon kind of playstyle is more versatile. Right, and then we'll talk about our dear Poseidon here, which is not... There's not a lot of cards you can throw in for Poseidon. Mono Water Gods. Right, so if you take a look here, I've really filtered out Water Gods and it's 7-8 stars. Right, you can see there's not a lot of variety of cards to use. Right, so very situational. Right, and then you have to constantly have God runes to kind of boost up that additional 1.5. Right, so not forgetting that we have 1.5 additionally for leader and ally, so if you do not dissolve God runes, you are losing 2 times of 1.5 multiplier, which is a lot. Right, so Poseidon's gonna lose out a bit for Divergence, right, because only Poseidon can convert Water God runes for you. If you want to take a look at Hephaestus basically is the same thing, just the fire counterpart, right? Hi Nicole, welcome to the stream. I've completed my draws already. Right, we have successfully completed Warlord Part 2 in 25 draws. Okay, so Hephaestus here is a bit more on the advantageous side if you were to play the Divergence Hephaestus. Right, so basically the same thing, but we have the aid of Perseus. Right, if you guys remember Perseus do convert fire god runestones for you. So you have an additional card for you to convert God runestones so as to maintain the 1.5 extra multiplier. Right, so same goes to Athena. Athena is a bit more, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Like, because you have this card Gazer of Fate for you to convert earth to earth stones to God runestones. So this is one way of maintaining that God runestones. As for, you know, Light and Dark is pretty much the same thing as Poseidon, so we'll see how this goes. But the difference is Apollo have Michael Lucifer, right, which is massively gonna increase the total HP, the total attack being dished out. Right. On top of that, we still have Luna AR to kind of buff the attack. Right, and then on the other hand, we have the Dark Artemis here with Anubis, Qitiandi. You know, a lot of buff cards for Dark, so we do not really have to worry about, you know, Light and Dark. Light and Dark is always no problem in my opinion. Right, so let's go back and talk about the original version. So we have ourselves the new VR Poseidon, which is the refinement version here. So you guys wanted the refinement, so we'll talk about the refinement here. So basically what we have is the same, pretty much the same active skill. I'm gonna say that. So water attack continue increase with full attack, blah blah blah. That's the same thing, right? The only additional part is for every 20 runestones dissolve, increase water increase of water attack speeds up. So instead of having that base, last time it was like 3 turns before it reached the maximum multiplier. So now if you dissolve more, it increases the multiplier faster, right? Which definitely helps out in the damage output. Okay, so leader skill. So in my opinion, this is not what I've expected out of the VR Greeks. Right? I think I have my own point of view. Right? Like, how are they gonna VR the Greeks? Like, how is it gonna make Greeks better? So this is totally not what I've expected, right? But it's okay nonetheless, right? Just that it's a bit more god biased now. So for every group of runestones dissolve, 1 water runes will be generated, same thing. For every 3 water runes dissolve, 1 enchanted water, same thing. What I've changed is the passive. Trace of element multiplier can max in 1 turn. Yeah, that depends on the amount of how much you dissolve, right? If you dissolve like a freaking heck ton of runes, yeah, sure, of course it can go max in 1 turn. So let's take a look at the passive skill here. So for the first 10 combo, 1 extra combo count for each combo made. So I assume that every combo is gonna be X combo 1, X combo 2, X combo 3 until it hits the 10 combo, right? Then after that, it's a 70% chance. So for the first 10 combo is a guaranteed, right? And then yeah, of course, a reduced CD from CD10 to CD8. Thanks, Felix. So 3 water god runestones will be generated for each attribute of runestones dissolved to the max 15 for 5 colors, obviously, right? Leader, ally, Poseidon to trigger that. After that, we have the Zeus, Dark Zeus, and the normal Zeus. So okay. So now you can see that they have implemented the God Runestones for VR Grid. So the thing about God Runestones is that it's more biased towards the gods, right? No, Zeus doesn't have a VR. There's another Zeus card. So we have a light Zeus and we have a dark Zeus, and both Zeus can change attribute based on whatever Greek gods you're using, right? So I'm sure I've explained like my way of virtual rebirth for Greek gods. Right? I'm sure they can push the active skill to be part of the leader skill, right? Instead of making it an active skill. So it could have been a passive skill. I mean, inside the leader, in terms of leader skill, they can shift the active skill to the leader skill, so as to buff up the damage over time. In my opinion, so that doesn't make it god bias. So by having God Runestones, it's more biased, and they encourage you to put gods into the Greek team. Right? So that's gonna be very susceptible to, you know, like God and Demon lock. You know, so not sure why they do that. Right? So let me know about your opinions, right? Like, should Madhead went down the path of giving Greeks the God Runestones? Right, and then I prefer it to give it a more general buff, right, in a way. So not sure which way is better, right? Let me know the opinions. Aaron 不跟 Charles 一起来 TGS 吗？我有学校的，学校还没有放假。Okay, so we'll do a bit of gameplay, right? For Athena? Shall we play Athena? Okay, so we can okay, let's try something. This is obviously not like the best setup, right? But I just want to give this a shot. I'm definitely waiting for the Dark Zeus. Right, so Dark Zeus is gonna buff Poseidon. Right, as I mentioned just now, Poseidon is this disadvantage card, right, without the extra cards to convert God runes. So the Dark Zeus is gonna solve the Poseidon problem. So why do we have this? Okay, so we can go ahead and play the Machina bi-weekly, right, to give this a shot. Thoughts on Matryoshka, whatever her name is. Her skin, I would say it's an awesome skin, okay? Like, but that totally just breaks the need, the actual card. Like, that it totally does not look like that at all. So you can see now Greeks now have the potential to not dissolve Earth, right? But can still get tons of Sky Drop. Right, so what I mean is, okay, I'm just gonna remove the Gemini because it's blocking the way now. Okay, let's remove the Gemini so you guys can see how many diamonds I have now. Okay, so what I mean is you can see all the Earth runes on top, right? You can just dissolve like this and not dissolve Earth runes. Right, and you can still have like tons of Sky Drop because of that God runes they generate, and then after that, that's gonna rack up like all the combos once again. So this gives a slight disadvantage with storing. Right, so last time we used to be like, for example, in this kind of situation, I'll be like, okay, I want to store. Right, I know Greek is a bit hard to store CD, so here I'll just say, okay, I'm just gonna dissolve this light. I'm just gonna dissolve this light rune, right? I want to store CD, right? So back then, technically, you shouldn't generate any Earth runes, right? Because every 3 runes you dissolve, you get 1 enchant and stuff like that. So the VR version, when you dissolve other colors, it generates Earth now. So that's one thing you need to take note. So Sky Drop now, I think they pretty much fixed the Sky Drop, but there is definitely still ways for Madhead RNG to mess you up. Okay, I'm not saying that Grid is 100% fixed, but they are meant to be a RNG team in the first place. Yeah, I guess my guild purchased the Odin stage just now, which is why I saw it. Why no Yun Yang? Yeah, I'm just testing. I kind of forgot about Yun Yang, so forgive me on that one. So I think you have like tons of... This is gonna be a lot of Sky Drop, right? See? There's still ways for, you know, like runes to get stuck in a certain weird way. Like you can see, like what was this in the first place? Like how did that happen? Okay, so we can just pretend we are storing CD, right? So this is, yeah, I can say that it's no longer RNG. Like you can expect like a certain amount of runes coming down. The whole batch seems off. Yeah, it's like, because you have to take in consideration of the actual rune, Earth rune generation. On top of that, we have the God Earth runes. So that definitely takes up the whole board. Do you use dupes or PR materials? The only one that I use Honor is Poseidon. The rest I have dupes. So you can see here, Athena's multiplier is probably gonna hit like sky high. So yeah. Not the best team out there, but it definitely brings Greek back to the, you know, meta for a while. So as you guys all know, TGS, they are gonna drop the Dark Zeus, and it's gonna be available to us via Ultimate Stage, right? So you can expect that stage to be very Greek biased, right? How many of you is gonna agree with me? Right, like once they drop like this new thing, right, it's gonna be very biased against the stage. Not sure whether it's gonna be biased against the Warlord stage, which I doubt so because it's related to Greeks. So I'm predicting that it's gonna be very biased against Greeks once again. Same as the Zeus Ultimate stage when it first drops, right? Like we have like above 8 combos. Back then it was a big deal. Okay, so that's Greeks for you guys. We can try. Okay, after that we can talk about the Gretchen Machina, the new Machina race, or Machine. I would like to call it Machine because Machina sounds so weird. Like, what is Machina? Is there a reason Madhead decides to make a different Zeus rather than a VR Zeus? I believe they want to prolong. They want to prolong the lifespan of Zeus, a lifespan of the Greeks. Like, okay, we can take Norse for an example, right? Norse underwent virtual rebirth. Odin undergone virtual rebirth. What else? Like what else can Norse do? Right, Norse, as you can see, is now falling out of the meta once again. Right, and then I can assure you that Madhead is not gonna give up on certain series. Right, no matter how old the series is. I can give you 3 examples: Norse, Greek, and Chinese gods. Especially Chinese gods. Right, these 3 series is never gonna be dead. For now, right? I think like Madhead is constantly trying to throw in stuff to keep it relevant, right? So for now, you can see that yeah, Norse most likely gonna get Dragonware, as what Kirin Faber say. They're making new ways to buff up cards that are already at maximum potential, right? I am talking about Virtual Rebirth. So Greeks, before Zeus gets power release. Virtual Rebirth, right? They might want to make another Zeus card as what they are doing now, right? So that this new Zeus card have not undergone power release. So in a case whereby Greek is dropping off again, they can power release the new Dark Zeus, right? And then when things are dropping out meta once again, they can Virtual Rebirth the original Zeus, and then after that they Virtual Rebirth the Dark Zeus, and stuff like that. So it's just like constantly trying to buff up the series. Right, so Chinese God, as mentioned just now also, it's one of the series that Madhead will never let go. You can see that they kind of fall off meta long ago, and then they introduced Tan San Zhang and Tie San Gongzu, Iron Fan Princess, to keep the... Although they are black cards, but they are related to the Journey to the West series. So now you can see that TGS, they're going to drop that Dragonware for the Chinese gods. So that's probably gonna bring back the cards, the Chinese gods in a way, right? But the thing is, how many people have these dupes for Chinese gods? Right. So speaking of that, let me just come here real quick. We have this ancient coin, right? You guys saw it coming, ancient coin. So you can see our Atlantis, Maya, Anubis, Yanxi is all coming back. So you can either do that, or there's an ancient coin trading. this ancient coin trading, I believe, is gonna be trading ancient coins for Chinese gods. So we understand how rare, I mean Mehe understand how rare Chinese gods are. So I think they're gonna implement this ancient coin trading for dupes. Right, so if you have Ao Guang, but you only have one. Ancient coin trade. I'm not sure about the currency yet, like how much is it gonna be. Let's take it as 200, right? Because 100 seems a bit too little for Mehe to steal from us. Right, so let's just put it as an example. 200 ancient coins to trade for a single Chinese god. So you have Ao Guang, you have Neza, Bu King, Wukong, Dati. So add together, that's gonna be 1000 coins. Just saying, I'm not saying that it's actually 200, I'm just setting an example. Right, so that's gonna give us dupes, and then after that, we can use that to forge our dragonware for Chinese gods. And I believe that Chinese god dragonware is more than just being stats buff or CD reduction. It's a bit stupid for CD reduction because they're converters and they're very low on CD already. CD 6. Right, so I believe it's a lot more, like maybe stats buff and stuff like that. Right, we'll just have to wait and see. Can ancient coins trade for black cards? I doubt so. Right, ancient coins is most likely gonna be the Chinese gods dupes for us to purchase. For black cards, you still have to go for the ancient coin seal, not the trading one. Okay, goodbye Keith. Can we sell dupes Journey to the West for ancient coins too? I wish I can do that too, right? Because the problem is I have no dupes. I have no Chinese god dupes other than Demon Bull. Right, so you can see the amount of Demon Bull I have. I have 4 Demon Bull dupes. And none for the rest. Which doesn't make sense. Right? So, anyway, we talking about Machina, we're gonna form the Machina team here. We'll play Poseidon, right? Okay, Poseidon, Gretchen. Right, so for these Cyborg Scholars, which are now Machinas, their split evolution, we have these Machina properties. We'll talk about that later once we form up the team. Not maxed out, but we'll just use it. Okay, so we'll talk about the Machina. So Machina properties is what is the new thing. How to get Machina Gretchen? Okay, so initially I thought it was the actual Gretchen. The mouse damn it. Gretchen. Okay, so initially I thought it was Gretchen, this form of Gretchen, to have another evolution into the Machina version. So apparently not. So I thought it was the split evolution, like split fusion. So we have Gretchen and that monstro whale thing, right? So I was thinking the Machina version is upon fusion, you get to choose whether you want the human fusion or the Machina fusion. Apparently not. So this is one form, and then the Machina is another form. So so basically what you have to do is the 2 baby form of Gretchen will have 2 split paths. Pretty much like Lionel. Like you can see how Lionel have evolution 1 to the fire one, evolution 2 to the dark one. It's pretty much the same thing as the Cyborg Scholars now. Right, so at its baby form, which is Gretchen, Agnesy, Gusty Puppet. I'm not sure whether it's still called Gusty Puppet. Lisa, Bufano, and Migli, they will have split evolutions, right? Which is the reason why you guys only see 3 Machinas here, right on top, because I do not have duplicates for Mark II as well as Migli, so that's gonna be a while, depending on when Matt is gonna give me dupe for those 2. Right, and Lisa looks like a potato. What happened to you, Lisa? That's just scary. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to the properties of Machina. So monster fuel. So this monster fuel is the same thing as the self-attack function. Right, so think of it of something like Gemini's AR. Right? Let's just pretend it's something like that, similar. So they will have this monster fuel that increases 2% for each runestones of the monster's attribute dissolve, which is why I'm gonna try out Poseidon later because of the sky drop. Right? This over here they didn't say initial dissolve only, so I assume that Poseidon's gonna rapidly charge up this monster fuel. And plus 1% for each hard runes dissolve. So the higher the fuel, the higher the monster's attack. So you can see that for Machina, their damage is actually very little. 1.3k. So I assume that's their base attack stats. Right? So as the monster fuel gauge increases, they will have their personal attack increase as well. So to the max times 2. So for 1.3 is going to increase to 2.6. So that's going to be a lot, right? A lot in attack stats. So when all machines in the team have more than 50% fuel, effects of their runestones increase. 10% for each Machina, present to the max 60%. So we have a full Machina team, that's going to be 60% increase. So for my Poseidon team just now, I have Gretchen as well as the new buy ready card. So that's going to be 20% increase. So when all machines in the team have 100% fuel, all Machina will randomly launch 1 to 2 extra attacks of its own attribute or its counter attribute, as much as 25% of its attack. So on top of the times 2 stats that you have, you launch 1 to 2 extra attack, which is 25%, which is not a lot, but it's still extra damage dish out. So the prerequisite is you must have at least 2 or more Machinas in the team, which is why I have no choice but to add in the buy really card for now. Right, so now the only way for you to trigger the Machina fuel stats is pretty much water, right? Because we don't have any more, unless you want to use Lino. Okay, let's try the new Machina stage again. We're just gonna go with extra, right? Because of the boss skill, we do not want it to screw us over. Okay, let's go. Initial dissolve only charges fuel, but they didn't mention that just now. Look at that, man. I wasn't even attempting to attack. What? Okay. Is there really no way for me to store my CD now? What if I do this? 4, 5, 6, 7... What? Seriously? How does the new bike wheelie card work? Okay, I'll show you guys in a bit. Alright, so you can see Gretchen and the buy wheelie card, the fuel gauge is slowly increasing. Alright, so I'm going to try to dissolve all water and heart, right, so as to get that maximum multiplier. Oh my god, what happened there? Okay. VR Grig's essentially Maya now. In a way. Like, in fact, I find that the Sky Job is better than Maya. Oops. Okay, we are at 26%, which is not a lot. So we'll have to hurry up. Oh, okay. Now it's above 50%. You hear that sound effect? So now they're starting to build up their attack multiplier. So if you guys see, they are small. If you notice this small little animation, right? As you spin during the damage calculation phase, you can see that for Gretchen, oh my god, Gretchen and the Bi-Weekly card, they do have an additional digit jump, right? That's signifying their Machina properties, right? They have their self-increase multiplier. Boss reduce water attack. Yes, I'm aware of that, which is why I'm, waiting for my cards to be ready so I can launch an attack at them. There is legit no way to store CD now. Like this is gonna trigger at least 7 combos. 5, 6, 7, at least. And also, I suggest you guys to farm this Bi-Weekly card because it is a debut of the new Machina race, so you won't know when you are actually gonna use this card. Okay, so almost at 100%. Wow, what's that music, man? What is a new music for that Machina? What? Okay, I did not notice that. Sounds like some anime music though. Right, so you can see it launches an extra counter attribute, which is water. So I don't know why would they do that. So, and that definitely busts through the water resistant boss there. So, okay, we did not really get to feature the Bi-Weekly card. So we have to see it manually. It was KOF music yesterday. I think that's pretty much a bug, right? It's definitely a bug. Okay, so we have our Machina. Right, so Bayroll here, emotionless heart. When monster attack in the round, attack becomes a water damage of 1.6 million. So it's gonna be a fixed damage. Monster fuel plus 20. So it actually increases the fuel gauge a bit slightly. Times 8 for, yeah, the leader is a bit new. Water attack times 8 for 10 rounds. So it's a fast burst, right? If you want to clear Bi-Weekly, maybe you want to use dual Bayroll. I'm sure there will be someone who will be doing dual Bayroll or something. So yeah, anyway, I think for initial few Machina cards, I suggest you guys to go and farm, right? So as to you can try out the Machina gameplay. I think it's quite interesting. Right? So you can see Machina, as they increases their multiplier, their stats increases, which is why their base attack is so little. Sun Ce. I see someone talking about Sun Ce. Sun Ce is a very new gameplay. Right? So it's a 4 dissolve team. But the problem about that, right, I feel, as what people say, it tend to kazu, right? You know, like runes get stuck because of 4 dissolve. So, as you guys see the demo video, right, in the Tower of Saviors YouTube channel, right, the stage that they play is Yog-Sothoth stage, which doesn't have hard runes. So their runes kind of fall very nicely. And so if you add in the hard runes, it's gonna be worse. So the 4 dissolve is not gonna work the same way as what you see in the video, right? It tends to get stuck pretty often. But nonetheless, their damage output is still okay, right? In terms of, because Sun Ce, 1 combo is equal to 3 combos, so you can technically rack up very high combos as well. Yeah, so I think gameplay wise, we will have to wait and see. Wenzhong is usable. Yeah, Wenzhong is usable, but the thing is, you have to wait for, you know, Wenzhong to be ready, right? So another thing to add in, right? This is a bit extra, but I featured this Lionel team not too long ago. Right, so Lionel back then was human, so now this guy here is Machina. Right, so not sure if we can slot in another Machina, right? Maybe for that fuel gauge thing to work, and then this guy is gonna be an amazing killer. Right, plus this guy's attack is 1.7, mind you. So if it's times 2, it's gonna be 3.4. 3.4 attack. Right, so Gretchen just now have 1.3 times 2 is 2.6, which is okay, fair enough. Right, Lionel here is 1.7 times 2 attack stats is gonna be 3.4. 3.4. Right, on top of that, this guy launches extra attack depending on the amount of monsters you have in the team. Okay, let's try this out. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's put Gretchen. Is this okay? I think after this, we're pretty much gonna end the stream already. If not, it's gonna run a bit overtime as usual. So Lionel is best going with chaos, so all colors possess everything. So oh my god, I can't wait to try this out. Oh my god. Okay, Gretchen. So we'll take this time to free up the gauge. Oh, it seems like Gretchen is charging up faster. I got a stream on Friday. That depends. Yeah, it depends. Because recently, my school has been giving a lot of assignment. Right? If I can't cope with the amount, I might have to just record. Gretchen is charging up a lot faster. Woohoo! It's at 70% already, okay. Okay, now we need... Okay, give me more dark runes, okay, thank you. So now we can charge up. Okay, both are above 50% now. I think I'm like super colorblind, like seriously. I can't see a single thing. Okay, that sucks. Okay, let's think through this first. We can kind of use fight safe to heal back. We can increase our... Eh? What? Okay, wait, I totally messed that up. My bad. Yeah, Sirs is on. Screw it. I always forgot about Sirs. Sirs is like this annoying bugger. Okay, come on, Lionel, we're waiting for you to hit that 100%. Ah, Sirs! No, you don't. Look at this! Oh my god, okay. Here comes all the additional attack. So we're gonna off this Sirs. Look at that shit! Oh my god! Okay, wait, just to check what's their stats now. Okay, they didn't show the increased stats, but nonetheless, this is just insane. And I forgot to equip my craft, so I guess this ends here. Oh my gosh. Unless. No, that one. Oh, the music was awesome, man. Yeah, I totally forgot the craft. Yeah, oh my gosh. Craft is empty. Oh, wait. Does this mean that I cannot equip human craft anymore? Okay guys, this is something that I really forgot. Now you can't equip human craft. So I've literally nothing to equip. There is nothing to equip. Right? Like, there is... Yeah, like it's Machina now, and then... I mean, I always equip this, but now I can't. Okay, let's give this one more shot. I don't think that was pretty bad. Okay. Charge up the meter as fast as possible. Oh my god. Do I have enough heals? Oh, that sky drop. Okay, I'll take it. Lionel's additional attack is times 2 of his own attack, so that is a lot of damage if you put a full rainbow color team. Playing this Lionel team, is it best to have different elements and different races? I think the race doesn't matter. The race is more towards allying chaos. Yeah, because chaos you want more, at least 4 races. Right? Different element is what you want. You want all 5 colors so that Lionel launches 5 additional attacks. Okay. I swear this music comes from like some anime. Is this like some anime music or something? It's giving out like 100% anime vibe. Or is it the collab anime music? Ah, makes sense. Oh, that's a good guess. That's a good guess, really. Maybe they're just teasing us. Okay, so here we can just slaughter it. What is Chaos boost for Machina? I don't think they have a boost for Machina. It's either they don't have or they didn't implement it. Oh, they changed the music. No! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god. Oh my. That spasm at the end. Yeah, that's definitely the best play of the year. Actually, regarding Chaos, I can ask Madhead whether they are going to do anything about the Machina race. Yeah, but most likely it's not going to be anything. If there's anything, it's going to be a bonus. Yeah, if Red made a good point also, doesn't boost all races, human and god no race, no buff. Alright, so I think that's about it for this stream. I don't think I'm going to do another stupid run for Knife Seal. So before I end the stream, I think I'll do a bit of speculation for the next upcoming stuff. Right, so I'm not sure whether Madhead is going to drop the AR for Investigator of Gods, because it's a bunch of stuff coming up. Right, Chinese New Year is usually the season where they drop a lot of things Chinese related. So since they are already introducing Dragonware for Chinese gods, right? So maybe that's something already. So they want to push the AR Investigator of Gods maybe later, right? Who knows? Right, so I'm speculating that one is coming soon. Right. Another thing is Yog Sothoth's Nightmare, which is Yog Sothoth's power release. Right, might be coming very soon as well. So this is my speculations only. Right, I'm not saying that they are going to happen. So these are something that possibly can happen. Right, Yog Sothoth's power release, as well as the 10th seal. Right, so the 10th seal is not gonna be anywhere up the tower anymore. Right, if you guys notice that this is literally the end of the map. It's the Hall of Heaven. Right, it's the end. So 8th seal is gonna be the 10th seal is gonna be located somewhere else, right, or somewhere that is not God related. Right, that's my speculation, because the end of the corridor is chaos. We defeated it, we say let's go back to the human realm. So that's basically the end of the God story. Right, so notice that in TOS, the main story about TOS, it's not that I know a lot about the lore and stuff like that, but the basic story of TOS is that the human build the tower, the demons take advantage of the tower to, you know, attack the gods and stuff like that, and then the tower is broken and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not the full story, but basically that's about it. So nice seal, we talk about the whole story about the gods. So maybe next time it's gonna be the demon story. Who knows, right? What I have heard is that it is something. It might be something intergalactic or extraterrestrial, right? It's something I heard is something related to the prologue of the universe, right? Which is why Yog-Sothoth is being involved once again, because Yog-Sothoth and Azathoth and I don't know what other weird cards are there. They are related. They are of the same species, right? So, by launching the 10th seal, that might drop the Yog-Sothoth power release as well, right? So that's my speculation for upcoming events. So I guess that's all I know, or all I'm speculating for now, right? We'll see whether that comes true or not. So as for Warlord series, all these cards right here, I'm gonna quickly train them as fast as possible, right? Because I will have to use them for the Coliseum anyways. So stay tuned for the 3 jackpot card gameplay. I'm very, very hyped up for what's your name, Zhurong, because this card here have a lot of potential, right? Of course, I'm not saying that Xiahou Dun and Sun Ce is not good. They're good, but I don't think they're gonna be very lasting in the meta, right? So that's what I'm saying. So for VR Greeks, definitely there's gonna be more gameplay, right? All the new cards that have been in this patch overall, right? I'm gonna try to feature them as much as possible for upcoming Ultimate Stage or whatever event there is, right? Just to showcase their potential. Of course, some are strong, some are not so strong, right? But I'll feature them nonetheless for you guys, right? So yep, that's all for this today's stream, right? Hopefully you guys enjoy the draw. The draws are very fruitful to me today, right? RNG is good to me for now. Right, so see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.